Welcome back to more Satisfactory. Woohoo! I just accidentally looked at the overlay on Twitch on how many are streaming and what, and there's a bit of a gap between this stream and the next one. Really strange, but that's, I suppose that, why is this one not working? It's not powered, is it? It's also an acute lack of Mark 3s. Mark 2, okay. Oh, this is never working. Let's see. I really wish there were more people playing Satisfactory. Can't afford. Oh, and TJ Mines said something about a box of shame. Which one did I build in a box of shame? Because now I know what's in the box of shame. What's in the box? What's in the box? It's a mystery box. It could be anything. It's down here? No? Hey, Samalongo, so did you get your snack from the store? And what snack did you bring for me? Yeah, they sold the 10th copy. I saw it. It's awesome. It's awesome that they make jokes that no one gets, and I think it's just really enjoyable. Okay. It's under the second one you built. The middle one? Okay, so this is the western, the middle, and the eastern. It's on stilts too. Okay, so this one. That's the issue. Okay. And another box of shame. It'll get better as soon as I place this one. And of course. And of course. Got it. And let's make these two foundations a soft one. And now this can't be placed. It's so strange, isn't it? I mean, it worked before. How can this game not be deterministic? That is so weird. And we picked it up, put it down again, and now it's behaving different. I don't understand that. From a tech perspective, I don't get it. How can it not be the same when you take things and put it down? That's also going to make it a pain in the ass for them to debug if they can't rely on things being, yeah, can you reproduce it? Nope. Nope, reproducibility. I think that's one of the things where, as a developer, I think that Factorio, they took one hard look at it and said, everything must be deterministic. No compromise. Never ever. And they've been slaving over that day in and day out and hating probably Corex for making that decision because of how much pain it adds. But then that means they can debug anything, everything, anywhere, all the time. And that gives them an incredibly stable product. So, yeah, I think it's a bad move or not bad move, but I think there's something really weird that if it's not reproducible. Jeff first talks smack about code base. He doesn't understand where architects and traders were made. Cool. So do I. Yep. Why don't you just fix your game? Yes. No, but I think it's... I think with my limited experience of 20 years in building software, so with my limited experience, I think that the decision that... Whoops. Whoa, that's fast. That Factorio did of making, just really making even just like the fire spawns and all that crap. Remember that back in the days? Really making that makes a lot of sense. And I think that's part of the reason why they have such a stable product. Not that Satisfactory is not stable, because remember, there hasn't been any patches since the April release, which is a testament to the fact that they must consider this pretty stable. Right? There's been, or at least very, very few fixes here. So I think they must consider it very stable. Why don't you just fix? I don't think there's a problem with the code base or anything. I was just commenting on the design choice that Satisfactory has done that I think is really clever. Whether they've done the same in Satisfactory or not, I don't know. Yeah, why don't you just... Yeah. Okay, so let me comment on some other things in our little comparison of Factorio and Satisfactory. This is not from a tech perspective, but from a game perspective. I think I'm allowed to talk on that without too much. So I was thinking, in Factorio or in Satisfactory, when as you tech up, you so we have an X and a Y axis. Now if I do this, then it's going to be opposite for you, but anyway, so we have an X and a Y axis, and on the X axis we have time, on the Y axis we have building speed, like the time it takes to build something. And in Satisfactory, I feel that it goes in sort of small, distinct jumps. And by that I mean, okay, when you get a new tech, new tech such as blade runners or jetpack, then you get better capabilities to build. But it pretty much the speed by which you're building your base at the start of the game and at the end of the game is not that much, because you still have to place everything. Sure, you can place fewer items because you have faster belts, but still, are you building it twice as fast? Yeah, I suppose so. Now in Factorio, that's not exactly how it works, because you can build so much faster. That means when you're focusing your game in Satisfactory, you're focusing on the next thing that gives you that small bump in productivity, such as blade runners, yes, jetpacks, yes, Mark IV builds, yes, those things, right? They give a huge boost, or a comparatively huge boost, while in Factorio there are so many small things that improve that it's not actually the speed you're working on, but actually the acceleration. Does that make any sense? What I mean by that is, when I'm building a base, it's not so much about the amount of green circuits you're building. It's more about how fast you can scale up your green circuit production, right? And because you can, once you have robots, for example, then yeah, 10 robots, they're going to be something, but you can keep scaling it. So it's a matter of how fast you can add robots to the network, because that dictates the acceleration in your build speed. When you get to sort of the end game before rockets, you will be constrained by how fast you can produce modules. That's going to be your constraint. It always is. How fast can you produce those, and can you support it with power? So basically, it means that when I play Factorio, I'm really very focused on the acceleration, and that's all. I think that's also one of the reasons why I'm sometimes very hesitant about building like hacks, because a hack will not increase my acceleration. it'll increase the fact that, yeah, now I have a few red circuits, but I won't be building the base faster in the long run. It'll still be the same sim speed. But if I build a big modular red circuit factory, then it's just working, right? So that's my thought. Does that make sense? Oops, that's not working. Am I just not making any sense, or is it, can you relate? Guess it's not really working if I don't give them recipes. What do you know? Oh. No, you're not working at 50% anymore. This is not some discount unionized work here. No. You get your shit together or you're out of here. Might need some power soon. There. Yeah. Linear J, yes, you're right. It is very much a linear progression. But in Satisfactory it is exponential, quadratic, I don't know. It's certainly not linear. Not sure it's really exponential. What is this? Take that out. Get this one. Alright, so this is... not everything seems to be working. What's your hold up? Power, you say? Why do you not have power? Why do you not have power? It's really strange. Is it clipping? No, it's not clipping. So I built these, but I did not hook them up. Interesting choice. Now I'm just waiting to see if there are more comments to what I just ranted about. And if we got some way to copy paste existing buildings to scale fast and satisfactory, that would go a long way to decreasing the repetitiveness of scaling your builds. Yes, Yaldis, that's exactly right. I stand and fully relate to what you're saying. Okay, do you bring up Satisfactory this much in your Factorio streams? Yeah, pretty much. Our ports cannot fast replace as far as I know. Simply edit your save file to build blueprints. Oh, that's interesting. I'd like to see that. You can get a copy of my save file. Look at this. We are now processing 450. That's not so bad. Except it's not really working. Oh, it is working. Oh, nice. Nice. So let's figure out how much this one up here is producing or consuming. Oh yeah, this is 60 plus 60, so all of this is only taking 180. Doesn't this just absolutely just tell me that I need twice as much? By the way, this one has to go. And go. I think I need to build another floor on top. Good evening, Miss Timony. We had someone earlier who was missing Miss Timony. So, well, there was at least someone who said it, but probably other people who did it as well. Is the elevator Mark IV? Yeah, I think it is. And by that I mean I have no clue, I just hope. Yep, it is. And hey, we also have Stenosko. Where is he? Someone is saying hello to him. Huh? Where is he? There you go. Evening to you. Hey, it's no school. Hello. There you are. How's life as a student? How is your studying coming along? Yeah, you know what? I think it's easier when you build compact. Well, coming out of the elevator isn't Mark 4 though, I think. That one? No, probably not. Actually a shitty way to do this, but it is what it is now. So, split. I guess we'll take it here. And then... procrastination. Oh, so basically what we should do is you have to present how much studying you've done before you are allowed to join the stream. So every time you join the stream, we expect to get some new medical facts about what you have just learned today during your studies. So cough it up. New and exciting medical facts that you want to share with us about what you've been preparing today. That must be the condition for you to join the stream. I am cruel, am I? I'm just counting on this because I'm not getting any younger, and having a personal doctor on hand would be really handy. Soon I'll start sending pictures of myself to Stenosko and saying, is this something I should go to a doctor with, or is it supposed to do this? Is this a normal size? You know, those kind of things. Good to have a trained doctor at your beck and call. So that's why I want him to succeed. It's purely for my own gains. One, two. Whoops. There. Go, 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 go. Yeah, working. They have to do a chore to earn what they want, but you find out really quickly how much they actually want whatever. Yeah, that's true. Oh, by the way, this thing, St. Cabbage, you didn't like the fact that I have Mark 4 belts. One of the advantages of having Mark 4 belts and then Mark 1 belts in here, is the fact that I get 450 in, but it'll still only take 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. So that means it'll faster spread further down the line. However, I also need it further up because we're going to build another floor on this one. This is an important one. So how am I going to do this? I think I'll just do this. It's really weird way of doing it, but I think I'll do it. And I will now take this one as my upper. Yeah. Does that work? No. You can do this. Yes, you can. So basically, I just take the residual here. This one consumes 180. So I take it up one floor, get another 180. And that means as well, these are being collected here. This one's going out at this location. Well, lo and behold, wouldn't it be fun if I actually had this one? And then, oops, a merger here. What? Where's the middle? So this one comes from up. Yeah, so I basically just send the residuals upwards. This is a not bad idea, I think. I like it. Damn, Twitch, I get disconnected. Oh, you get disconnected. Stinosco, have you tried our new fancy icons? They are lovely. They are glorious. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the whole point of having the towers, that they can scale up. Point, baby, but whatever. 2, 3. And then I fall over. And here I'll take this one because this is where it comes in. And I'll do this one as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Organization. That one. That one. There. Okay, moving on this way. Can we get a good quick base tour? There's no such thing as a quick base tour. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2, 3. I don't know. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really feel the time is for a base tour right now. I think that this base, unlike the previous one, we actually spent quite a lot of time moving around in the base, and you can see pretty much all of it from here. So the individual builds, not so much, but the concept. I think we kind of had a rule or a thought that previously we would do a base tour at the, when was it? After the first break, right? That was how we did it previously. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Unless, of course, the chat is screaming for a base tour, then that's something else. I just really want to get this tower completed while I remember, and that's some achievement. There we go. So, you say a lot about sort of not being able to build fast, but if I really just look at it, I am just clicking like a madman here and building this base as fast as I can. And I think the speed is pretty good. Of course, it would be easier if I could just stamp down the blueprint and robots would build it, and then I'll just come back when it's done. But that we know is not an option. There, and then that one is going to be the outbound. Yes. And we miss it here. Okay. Tours are held on every hour. If you want your towers to be stackable, then put a roof with a radar on top would be a bad idea. I know. That's why I'm building this one. I'm basically looking at it and saying, would I ever consider making this bigger? For example, the computer tower over behind somewhere. Computer tower. It's consuming so much. Oh, it's already all the way over there. It's consuming so much crystal, so many crystal oscillators that I can't imagine being able to do that. Fast is lazy. This is Nilaus. What? Is that a compliment or an insult? I don't know. I'll just take it as a compliment. Yeah, well, this is good. We got a tower done, and let's color it while we're at it. get some color. Which one do we think is green? That one. Could have fooled me. That's a nice color, this one. Don't forget the beacon to pick up. Yep, you're right. This is so much better way to do this, because now I can also color this much easier from the inside. Good. Now we can also change what we are doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, I do need one here. Yes, I do. Because I need to go up to the top where the radar on top. It just looks so much better with the radar on top. That funny thing, every time I build this, every single time, I think of Vichu, because he's the one who always reminds me that I forgot it. I'm like, did you forget it again? Oh, damn. And he's not here, so I remember. Okay. If you want to tell... Oh, that's not... Where's that guy? He never misses a stream. Ah, that's... Yeah, I think maybe he has been missing a few lately. That's okay. Maybe he just doesn't love us anymore. Let's be melodramatic instead of reasonable and say he probably needs to spend some time with other people. Or he's very busy or something. Or we can come up with our own ideas. Don't forget the power ball. It's not the same. What? It's not the same? What do you mean? I've been missing big portions of the weekend ones, so I know how it goes, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's... I'm honestly, I'm more concerned if people are here for every stream, because this is my full-time job, and it would be strange if someone had a full-time job of watching me stream. And I'd rather have people who are watching regularly and still are able to have something next to it, instead of sort of overdoing it, because then you're gonna burn out. Well, yeah, background ASMR. Well, you're also very much here, but you have some magical talents that means that you can do several things at once that normal people can't do. Normal men can't do. That brings questions. And you're also building your own streaming career now. I'm really happy for you with that. That's so cool. Every time we get the raid in, it's just bigger and bigger numbers, and I think it's so amazing that you're really just rocking it in. And we can mention a lot of other people where the raids that are coming in are bigger than, let's say, some of the established names in the Factorial community. So that's pretty awesome.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Thank you, Jens Ranger, for the 3 months. Thank you very much. To get some subs and some hearts. Awesome. I forgot to tell you. There was a comment on my Reddit posts about my new series I think it was Reddit post, and I want to share it with you, where someone commented like, "Thank you for introducing me to the Vanilla Train network. I cannot build a base without it anymore." That's a nice compliment, right?
Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Yay! More resubs with Twitch. Thank you, Popman89. Thank you very much. You know, I have this rule about we don't discuss politics or religion. I think the HTN, did I do this right? Yeah, I did. It qualifies as religion now. So we cannot discuss which religion is better. Oh, and I think it's the best option in a vanilla game. There, got it. Hiring people to watch Nilaus stream, full-time job. Benefits include dental coverage, no paid vacations. Contact. Lol, what? Yep, that seems. I'm honestly, I think that would, considering you get people to like you on Twitter, and well, that's such a thing as view bots, of course, but that's a different thing. All right, what are we doing? We still have time. So let's do a speed run here, or speed build, and let me just look what I'm trying to speed build. All right, so that goes on one half of the okay, on the line and half in. Yes, we can remember that, right? Like this. Yep. And now we just build it all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lo and behold, there's room for 9. Call it a new building, yeah, but I rather want to do this one. So. Satisfactory is 95% panel placing simulator. Nah, not right. 85, I would say, not 95. Can't wait for the trains either. Yeah, that's going to be really interesting. I'm going to build trains in the sky. I said it now. Trains will be above. It's not going to be at the ground. There's just no room at the ground. They're going to be like way up. Yes, thanks for the stream. I'm heading off to bed. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much. There's not a lot left on this stream, but there is still some. And now we can just do this one. I forgot that. This one. Okay, so this is... How the hell are we going to do this? Okay, so that's going to be the middle of the middle, right? Yeah, the middle of the middle. We can remember that, I guess. Train pillars. We'll have to do some kind of train pillars. Maybe I'll just hook them up to sort of the side of the towers. I don't know. It's going to be weird and strange and stuff like that. I have no idea how it's going to work, but just thought that would be how we're going to push it in. Okay. Hold on. One thing first. We'll do a splitter here because that's good at indicating sort of middle of things. Now this one. Is that correct? Yes. Got it. And let's see, we are going to do a merger here. Like this. Let's do also that one. And that one, yes. And now we do the assembler. Oh, that one. Pick it up. This and yeah. Okay, that looks fine. Now let's do the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2. Inbound. And no, it's just going to be 50, so that's not a problem here. This one, oops. 1, 2. It's going to be exactly 60. I'll put this one into alternate plate. Yes. I don't do the last ones yet. 1, 2. Alright, I'm Big-Eyed Raccoon. That's how we split that name. What is the one thing you want to experience before you die? What kind of generic question is that? That's only a question that you ask someone before you're about to kill them. So I hope not. That's not really something. That one. 1 million viewership is completely irrelevant in all sorts of contexts. I mean, that's not something you're like, oh, I can die happily now. I have 2 beautiful kids, fantastic kids. They are awesome. Want to see them grow up? Of course, that's like the most natural thing that any parent would want. Oh, now it's actually coming into this one. It's like, the thing is that I just see because of Tinder, there are just everyone seems to, now of course my exposition is towards the female persuasion of the population, but it seems like that traveling is just, you can't live if you're not traveling all the time. It's like, oh, I want to go to Bali this year, and then I'm going to go to my next travel is to Tibet. And like, really, I mean, what's so awesome out there? I'm not really particularly into traveling. I think I did all my traveling while I was working, so it's lost its luster. I don't know if TJ Mines is still around, but I would also imagine. Yeah, that's wrong. Also imagine that kind of people think, oh, you're going to Bahrain, that's so awesome, and I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather want to be home, because maybe it's not that awesome to be stuck in a hotel, even though all expenses are paid and all that. But then again, maybe not. To each their own. 1, 2. Good, so now this one's done. This one is the alternate screws at 67. This is plates at 84. I really need to reach out. I'm sure my vomit has provoked someone. There we go. I hate traveling. I put not value in memories. Steak every night. It gets boring. Yeah, it actually does. But yeah, and see, the thing is also that another part of it is when people then go out and see the world. Oh, now I'm just messed up, right? Yeah, I messed up. That's not it. When people go out and see the world, what are they seeing it? They're seeing the world like this. I don't get that. I just don't get that. Like, you're not experiencing it. Everyone's just, it's all about getting the photo. There is a really interesting thought experiment. So let's toy with that while do we still have time for a thought experiment? Yeah, there's a nice thought experiment here that we can toy with. That it defines how, depending on what you choose, it says something about what you do. All right, so, wait, Nilaus, can you color each side of the split individual? No, I don't think so. I think it was just the one that got colored. Maybe. I was traveling consultant for 12 years. People underestimate what they have locally. Yeah, oh, that afore. Yeah, that sounds like me. I was just traveling back and forth. It's horrible. And then I made some choices about, yeah, you know what, that's not going to be my life. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This one is here. Yep. I managed to fill 5 passports of work travel. That's more enough. Whoa, that's crazy. I did not do that. I don't think I traveled that much. I just didn't like it so much. It's always, and the worst part is when you're traveling somewhere and the local want to socialize. And because they feel obligated. I mean, you came here for whatever training or something, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to this local restaurant. It's like, oh no, please don't take me to a local restaurant with local food I don't even know what animal this is. Yeah, so please don't. Anyway, I don't like people, so best holidays have always been backpacking weeks in Scotland. Oh, that sounds so awesome. I'd love to do that. And this is not where I'm saying, oh, let's go together, because that kind of defies the point of what you're saying. Anyway, so I'm solely throughout the States and a bit of bigger cities in Canada, and it's almost all exactly the same bar and a few giant cities. Yeah, that's also the part, right? You're just like, I've seen this place before. This generic business hotel, this generic restaurant, and but then again, it's all part of the job, and usually traveling jobs also pay better because it is an inconvenience. Anyway, so the embassy looked up my data and told me they have a special passport with 3 times the visa pages. They thought that would be interesting to me. Oh, yeah. Still, I mean, the places I travel is in Europe mainly. So these days, and so there's no really any point to. You don't really need a passport. Well, no, not really. You don't need a passport. But it's probably a good idea to bring your passport anyway. Let's see. Now this one will be going here. I feel like I'm missing something. It's taking up less space than below. Okay, now let's get the power. Well then, if you're stuck in a new city, then it's always nice to have a regular stream to watch while you're stuck in a hotel in the evening. I hope. Yeah. All right, powered up. Now all I need is the input from here. I think this is working really well. I just hope that I didn't mess up something. Now we are going to get some Can I just... Yeah, I can put it on the outside. Yep. Oop. Go up. I'm always so jealous of how neat and well organized, constructions are. Well played and well designed. Well, the thing is, it's not exactly like a trade secret or anything, so you can just see what I do and copy it, right? If you like this way of doing it, nothing is holding you back from copying. It's not like I'm gonna say, oh, you're using my patented city block concept in Factorio or my Satisfactory tower build. It's unacceptable. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, this was the idea. Right? It's so difficult to see which way it goes. It goes that way. Yeah. Alright, let's go up and see if it works. It's been months working in China. They block everything, plus the internet is deliberately restricted from outside the country. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, let's see if anything is working if I mess something up. No? Seems to be working. Boop. Got the first one. There we go. Things are flowing. There's stuff on all the belts. And you are better than me to find if I'm missing something. And the last ones will... It'll take a while for these ones to gear up. That's understandable, but that's just the way it is. However, the belt should be able, or eventually it should be filling up, because I'm getting 450 in and each floor takes 180, which gives us, at the end of the day, 45 reinforced iron plates per minute. Yeah, that's not horrible. Most of us don't think ahead as far as Nilaus, so our base get messy. Yeah, maybe. I think there's also the part, and this is the stuff that I'm also always forgetting. When you look at a streamer and you're like, damn, that's whatever. He's good at, let's say, when I see Dizzy playing Apex Legend, I'm like, wow, that's impressive. And I'm like, hold on, this guy plays it 12 hours every day. That's not just talent, there's also something about having a lot of hours. Let's say I don't think a lot of people have more hours in Factorio or Satisfactory than I do. There's definitely some, but there's not a lot. And I think that also accounts for some of it. Actually, in US State Department, what? Will let you get a 3 pages book at renewal. Okay. Well, this seems to work. Let's see if it gets stuck down here or it merges into the main line. Whee! Okay, so this comes in from the top floor, 22.5 per minute, getting merged in, and that goes out to 45 per minute. That should actually satisfy everything you need. Oh, that's bad. Let's fill that gap. It would suck to fall down there. Yeah, it looks pathetic, but it is actually good. Let's see, do we have enough concrete? No, we don't have enough concrete. Where is the fastest, easiest place we can find concrete? We have it by... There we have concrete. Where's the other place? Oh, far out. Okay, we're gonna get some concrete over here. Look at all this green. Can I hit this belt? Yeah, sure I can. This is also one of the advantages of having a tower. You just see, these are my new things. Whee! And I need to go up down here. Oh, I'm flying too far. Yeah, screw it. Just fill it up. And eventually, I guess I'll learn how to find the right belts that go the right way, because this is not going the right way. This is actually completely incorrect. I need something going back. These ones? Nope. And this is the immortal tree that cannot be killed, so I'll let it be. Everything can take hours in a game, bringing 5 or 6 lanes of aura, or, yep. That does take a while. Oops, landing, I guess. Green tower, green tower. Anything going towards the green tower? That's not. Nope, nothing is going towards the green tower. We need to put a hat on the green tower. But I do like how this base is coming along. To be honest, it does fulfill the concept that I had at the beginning, and that's always really rewarding when you have a concept in mind and you don't know if it's gonna work, and you just start throwing, let's say, 70 hours in, and then like, yep, it worked. It's even more in Factorio. Like my C block base, 500 hours to test a hypothesis. The hypothesis worked. That was lucky. Also, I'd say my best example of this is actually my Welcome to Factorio. There's a lot of people who wanted me to continue that, but it didn't make any sense because I had achieved exactly what I wanted to, and it was basically everything was running pretty close to the bottleneck. Like the train system was close to bottlenecking, the production was close to bottlenecking. It was just exactly built the way it should be. And if I wanted to scale any of it up, I'd have to scale up pretty much all of it. It's actually way easier to make this without running with the Blade Runners, because I run too fast with the Blade Runners for me to do this consistently. I'll make mistakes if I run with Blade Runners doing this. And just one mistake and then I lose the speed gain from the Blade Runners. So this is more comfortable, I think. Yeah. Okay, let me just check chat in a second. Let me just stamp this one here, and then I can see all the good stuff that I just missed. Sorry. Building. There's so much downstream math in this game. If messing with one thing can blow a lot of perfectly balanced belts. Yeah. I'm trying to keep trees in my base surrounded by catwalks. Oh, Miss Timony, that's the kind of thing that I just couldn't do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we are going to build. That sucks. And oops. Alright, we are at the end of the road, but I really want this one to be built here. The tower's working. We are needing either something from that tower or from here. So this begs the other question. How exactly are we going to build something up here that... See, could we build something like jump pads going outbound here? Would that look good if I did that somehow? I mean, it would have to change a lot of things here. this one will now be 1, 2, 3, 4. We are at the end of the road, but there are a few things I'd like to do. Just a few things. So we'll just go. Whoops. Oh, okay. Everything is awful. Okay. I don't like this. The fact that it's not there, but okay. I think there's one. Come on. Yep. Yep. And 5. Here. Remove it. 6. That's my shortcut. And I can't even build it out there, so that's horrible. But I can do this, and then I can jump out. That's just really difficult. There. And now I'm out. I don't know if this is a good idea, how bad it looks, but I can definitely do this one now. No rods. Yeah, we're missing a lot of things, but if we look at this, this is how we travel between locations, right? So how does that look? How does it feel? I could build it somewhere else. Next time we're going to figure out how that's going to work. Let's get this one. Alternate blueprint for turbo fuel. Interesting. Steel screws, steel rotor. Nope, that's definitely going to be this one. I don't know what it is, but it's probably good. Why is fuel and turbo fuel the same icon? That doesn't really help me. The launchpad emote is gone. Yes, it is. It had to give way to other emotes. That's the last of these. Oof. And unfortunately, we are not anywhere near getting new emotes. I have 2 available slots, and I already have some ideas what to fill. And then that's gonna be it for. That's gonna be it for. I don't think we will get more emotes, to be honest, because the emotes is about the maximum subscriber count, and in the beginning when I just joined on Twitch there were a lot of gift subs, which was awesome, but they just disappear after a month. So there were some inflated numbers. Now I think we've settled on, I wouldn't mind having more subscribers, to be honest, but we settled on something and it's keeping somewhat constant. Never mind. Produce more quality, you'll get more subscribers. Thank you. Right, this is where we end today's episode. There. That's a good picture. This is a nice size, right? Matt Murdy is playing Satisfactory for 10 viewers and is about 2 hours into a 4-hour stream. Oh, Jeff, that's an excellent reconnaissance for us. Cool. Excellent reconnaissance. So let's join a small Satisfactory stream. I always enjoy raiding small channels. Before that, bit of self-promotion here. There. I'll just get this one ready. Okay, so check out my new series on YouTube, Factorio Hive. It's really awesome. It's quite unique. I think it's awesome. I hope you will support it, and I can only hope that you will help me spread the word so it can get some views on good old YouTube. And of course, tomorrow, Factorio and Satisfactory, Factorio, Satisfactory, you know the drill. Got something maybe on Saturday. I'd also like some good ideas about things to other new games to play. I started today to playing Void Bastards. So fun. I might do it again tomorrow, or I might struggle with calling the tax authorities, depending on what's up. Thanks everyone. Thanks for the generous donation, especially to St. Cabbage. Blow my mind. Thank you very much. Good night everyone. See you around. Stay effective.